In these times of rising costs, especially when it comes to your home, transportation, life, and health, you can't afford not to have insurance. But how much do you really need? Joining us today as part of our 13-week Money 411 series is Etta of InCharge Debt Solutions to answer some of your questions and offer some solutions to help you understand and afford the protection you need. Welcome back to the show, Etta. Always good to see you.
Thank you, Danielle. It's great to see you.
All right, let's go ahead and get right into our viewer questions for you, Etta. This one is from Holly. She is from Salt Lake City, Utah, and she asks, what type of insurances are there, and how do we know what we should be carrying?
Well, you know, there are a lot of types of insurances out there, and every individual has a unique situation. But some of the ones to consider are life and accidental death and dismemberment, especially in households that are single-income households, because they can risk the loss of income. Very critical to families. Another important insurance, obviously, health insurance. We've been hearing a lot about that lately. You know, but without health insurance, should you come down with a serious illness or have a serious injury, it can wipe out your savings. And in many cases, we found it has been the thing that's pushed people into bankruptcy. You know, and if you have a car, you got to have that vehicle insurance, because people out there are looking to sue people all the time, and you've got to have insurance.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, that's good information. Let's go ahead and go to our second question. This one is from Leah of Delray Beach, Florida, and she asked, I know insurance is important, but it can be expensive. Are there ways to lower the cost of insurance?
Yes, thankfully, yes, there are. The first thing you want to do is shop around and compare. You need to know what's out there, and you need to know who's offering what. Check on multi-policy discounts. A lot of organizations offer that, you know, home and car insurance. You also want to let your insurance company know if you have safety features on vehicles or in your home alarms, things like that. So, yeah, there are a number of different things that you can do to lower those premiums.
Lots of little things you can do, so that's good. Can you give us some examples, Etta, of, let's say, you know, how much money can you save on insurance if you follow some of the tips that you've just outlined?
Well, you know, some experts say that you can save really up to the annual renewal cost of your premiums.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you really need to look at your premiums annually, and a lot of times, if you go back to your insurance carrier and you let them know, hey, I'm shopping around, they'll look at lowering your premiums in order to keep you.
Now, will some companies work with you?
Yes, absolutely. They will work with you. You know, talk to them, let them know what's going on, ask them about all the discounts that are available.
All right, you are just loaded with information today. We have not stumped you yet, Miss Etta Money. All right, here we go. On to the next question from Sarah of Roswell, Georgia, and she asks, can you give us some specific tips for saving money on auto insurance? And I know you mentioned auto insurance is one of the important insurances to have.
You know, the more expensive a car you have, the more expensive your insurance. So if you drive a less expensive car, maybe an older model car, you're going to save some money. Also, your credit rating impacts the rates you're going to get on your auto insurance.
Does it really?
Absolutely. They're checking to see what kind of a risk you are. Also, a good driving record. You know, if you're out there having a lot of accidents, that can cause some problems.
Sure. All right, this is our last viewer question. This is from Betty of Fremont, California, and Betty asks, what's the best way to shop around for insurance?
Great question. You know, I found that going through an insurance broker a lot of times can save you a lot of money, and they can compare for you and offer to you the best possible rates out there. Another good thing to do is check with your state's insurance commission. You can go to a website or even give them a call, and they can give you a list of legally licensed insurance carriers in your state. Another thing to do, call or go online. I was going to say, yeah, exactly. Shop and compare, absolutely.
Yeah, online is really, for a lot of people, the way they do a lot of business.
Absolutely. I do it all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Etta Money, some great advice. So the bottom line is it pays to shop around, pays to do your homework.
Absolutely does.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us again. Always a pleasure to see you.
Great to see you.
And for more information on saving on your insurance and InCharge Debt Solutions, visit their website. It is incharge.org/balancing-act. And be sure to stay tuned to our 411 Money series for even more useful tips and resources to keep your finances under control.